What makes you feel good? What floats your boats and makes your steps lighter? What puts a smile on your face without fail and make even your hump day blues disappear? Those are the kind of positive ideas we want to focus on because from this point and on, it's good vibes only! On Good Vibes Only, we invite some good people into the studio to talk about good things only. That is whatever makes us feel happy, whether it's foods, moods, hoods, or goods. And today's good person with the good vibe is singer-songwriter Hong Isaachong!
Hi, I am here.
Yeah.
Yes.
일단 자기소개 부탁드릴게요. Please say hi
안녕하세요.
to our listeners.
Hello, listeners. I am Isaachong. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm a friend of Sander.
Yay! Thank you for coming.
No, thank you for inviting.
진짜. 'Cause
진짜로.
I know that you're actually not 활동ing right now, or you're not even promoting for the single or anything, but you still came here. 감사해요.
No, actually, I am promoting, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause you don't really go to radios. Like I thought you decided
Oh,
not
this
to.
is actually my first radio.
그니까
after,
피디는 어떻게 협박했어요? How did she blackmail you? Like 산드가 안 부르면 he's gonna go to your house to like break your car. 막 이렇게 했죠.
Yeah, something like that. So I was actually, like, I heard you were doing the DJ. So I'm like, of course, why not? I'm definitely going.
Oh,
and I
so
came here and I saw Kate before.
그니까.
Yeah, congratulations for her. Like, I heard you guys are getting married. No, I'm
야. Okay, you started first. 이렇게 시작했죠? Okay, game on. 자, 이사님. 아기가 몇 살이에요, 이제?
사실은요. Anyway, so I saw.
숨겨진 애기 있잖아요. You have like a hidden child. How old is your
I
child?
do. Oh, okay. So,
Just kidding. Oh,
no,
ooh.
anyway, I saw Kate here, and like it was my worldview clashing. It was
Right.
really weird. So I was a guest for her show.
Exactly, you guys
And-
work together.
Yeah, and I did one with you on a different
Right.
thing. So it was kind of funny to just see you guys all together sitting here. It was like nice.
Right. You know what we
Yeah.
say? It's only nice people like Isaac. He can have like go to different shows because 잘하고 착하고 하는 사람만 이렇게 다양하게 할 수 있어요. Only people like you can know so many nice people because it's only all the good people who knows each other. You know?
근데 서로 어차피 다 여기서 끝이잖아. This is our end of our internet right now, right?
아니에요.
이러고 우리끼리 뭐 얘기해봐 또 누구예요? We only talk about what? 사무엘? That's all we talk about.
좋은 사람 우리밖에 없으니까. It's only us that are good.
I think no one else wants to be friends with us. You know, it's like.
Oh no, we want to be popular. Anyway, so the last time I actually saw you was during So Samuel's wedding.
Yeah.
That was I don't even remember when it was. 되게 몇 달 전.
Yeah, it was this year.
Right, I think August or something like that. I don't even remember when, but that's the last time I saw you.
Yeah.
And we keep saying, let's meet up for chicken. And now finally we meet up here. Mm-hmm. Hopefully this weekend we can actually visit Sam's like cafe or I don't know, but
Hopefully, yes.
right. So we have known each other for years now, and ever since we co-hosted that other radio show together when you were our special DJ, and we had so much hard time during that time. When you look back on the past few years, what has changed? This is very deep. 되게 딥한 질문인데.
갑자기?
Yeah. What has changed the most for you, both as Isaac the person, 사람으로서, and Isaac the musician?
Oh, okay. I guess answer's quite the same for the both sides. I think for personally, I became more comfortable of being myself.
오.
약간 그런 어떤 좀 뭔가 잘 보여야 될 것 같고 잘해야 될 것 같고 you have that certain like anxiety
Right.
of like and you feel like you have your own expectations, like everyone has their own like high expectations and I feel like it was little 뭐랄까.
It was difficult for you because 그거 늙어서 그래 우리. We are getting old, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, do you guys know that we are the same age?
Yeah,
so
we
now
are.
as we get older, instead of like wanting to like reach this target or like 많이 사랑해줬으면 좋겠다 하는 게 보다 people who appreciate your music, you just naturally, okay, you like me, then you like me. If you don't like me, then I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm just gonna be myself. 그런 거 아니에요? I think I'm like that.
I realized I think when we like call, right? When we talk on our phones, I feel like 그 나이 든 어떤 느낌이
아저씨들.
어디서 나오냐면 How are you? I was like, 뭐 인생이 뭐
How are you? 오랜만이다.
힘들지.
힘들어.
아,
먹고 살기 힘들어.
무릎 아프고.
인생 all this thing. Yeah, that's how we always contact each other.
Yeah.
But music-wise, did you change a lot since back then until now?
Yeah, I mean it's the same though. I feel like it's the same, but I feel like I have more. 더 편해졌어요.
편해졌어. Why?
As
How?
in like, I don't be so like,
tense about
tense
trying to
about-
make everything too perfect.
yeah, and too nice.
Because
Because I realized, that really, in a way, it really doesn't matter. Like, of course, being a professional, you need certain criteria that you gotta, check. But
Right.
except for that, like, if you have, like, music itself, like, the emotion is important, and your story is more important. And if that's delivered, then I'm okay with it.
So positive, good vibes only 진짜. 근데 I realized like 되게 밝아졌어요. 사람 and also 피부도 맑아졌어요.
아, 그래요?
Right. Back then, I think you were too worried and stressed, but now,
Yeah, I was.
when from you, like the whole vibe became very bright and you're glowing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
that's good. I hope that continue. And yeah, everybody was like telling me about you. Oh, do you know Hong Isa? I'm like, of course I know Hong Isa. And then 더 당황했던 게, I think the most shocking thing is like, I was taking a 지하철 타고 있는데 갑자기 우유 광고. The milk, I was like, 나 잘못 본 거 아닌지? Like, did I say something wrong? It's 박은민. Who's that next to her? Like somebody very familiar. I was like, eh? Oh, the uyu from the Seoul's, that milk brand. I was like, why is somebody singing there? And it was you.
yes, it was me.
So this is not PPL. I'm gonna cover this, but yeah, 진짜 효과가 있어요. You know,
Yeah?
when somebody around you do this singing or branding, you're like, oh, 나도 마셔야 되겠다. This kind of 심리. So
That's good.
you are basically an influencer.
oh, I am to
Yeah.
you, huh?
와, cheers!
cheers! Even though I don't have it,
많이
but-
마시고 키 크고 싶어요. But yeah, how did that happen? That's amazing.
I mean, like I can't do a lot of things. I mean, people contacted you and
그래도
너무 감사한 거죠. Like
진짜 겸손하다.
I never thought I would do such those kind of like
Commercial.
commercial things. I never thought that would happen in my life. So it was very
was
interesting.
amazing.
It was a very good experience.
되게 잘 어울려요, 그리고.
Yeah, 박은빈님 was like very like 15 meters away. I never actually said hi to her. But I was
Right.
I'm like, oh, that's her. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
But
how
the
it went.
music, did they provide the music for you to just do it? Or?
Oh, the whole music was actually set. So all I had to do
cool.
was sing and just bring my guitar and
Oh,
pretend I was playing.
nice. 되게 잘 어울려. Because 박은미 has this like very pure image.
Yeah, yeah.
And you also have this 교회 오빠 image.
But 얼굴이 좀 타가지고.
The
근데.
brother from church. 에이, 우유 많이 마시면 맑아져요, 여러분.
예.
So also we have to talk about, of course, your latest release, right? So
Yes.
you released your digital single called Hello Goodbye just last week. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So it has two tracks called 안녕 잘 지내, and Hello Goodbye, and 나의 작은 마을, My Little Town.
Yes.
So what do you want to focus on the most while working on this release? Is this like both are like double titles or singles?
The title's 안녕 잘 지내, Hello Goodbye. But it has a very different perspectives to it. So 안녕, it basically, if you, it's a totally different song.
Oh.
So one's about saying hello and goodbye at the same time. 안부를 묻는 거야. Just greetings to the person you loved or person you were close with. Like, hello, I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing good.
like meeting your ex or those kind?
Well, you could say that.
이게 실제 경험이에요? 혹시 is it a real life story?
실제 경험이. Actually, I realized when you meet your ex. Have you met your ex?
아파.
근데 you have like that.
썸만 탔어요.
썸만? 오케이.
X가 엑썸?
Exum, okay.
엑썸,
Okay.
뭐
근데 when you like whatever it is, like old friend or whatever, when you meet those kind of people, you have these like kind of mixed feelings, right?
bittersweet.
Yeah, bittersweetness.
라라랜드 같은.
그러니까 bittersweet이다. That's the song that I tried to. The emotion that I had was the bittersweetness of it. So 안녕 잘 지내 has both meanings. 안녕 잘 지내, but like at the same time, 안녕 잘 지내. Like there's question mark and an exclamation mark. So
So deep.
that's not that deep. It's just like hi.
그래도 double
Yeah.
meaning. Because oh man. What about the other one? 나의 작은 마을.
So 나의 작은 마을, My Little Town is I recently actually read this 논문. What's 논문?
Thesis or whatever.
Thesis or whatever. I was reading. I don't know why I was reading this, and I was reading this about self-talking, and it said our mind is our own society, like has a mind society. Oh. So there are a lot of different perspectives, and there are a lot of different ways to talk to yourself. as if you're talking you as a third person, or at the same time you're talking to yourself as a different person. You know, there are different ways, but this is exactly kind of that song, where like there are a lot of different characters if you live inside
So
of you.
나의 작은 my little town is basically your head, you yourself.
So there's like a 순수한 Alexander, and there's like 타락한 Alexander, and there's like a Yuki's idol Alexander. At the same time, 멤버 like Alexander. You know, like you have different perspectives of you.
난 탈락한 이삭이 보고 싶은데.
탈락한
소환해도 돼요. Come on, the evil Isaac, fallen Isaac. But that's true. I mean, we all have different sides of us, different persona.
Yeah.
When I'm here on radio, personally in life, as an idol. That's deep. 왜 이렇게 딥해졌어요, 이상님?
아니요, 그냥 썼어요. 근데 왜냐면 the whole I don't know. I just became like that because the first line I started just singing 나의 작은 말 속에는 the first line, and I started trying to figure out why was I saying this. And then I kind of made it up the rest of it.
That's what we call 신의 내림. Something just hit you, something ring on you.
maybe.
나의 작은 말. And then you start writing from there.
Hopefully.
Oh, what do you remember? How, or what time, or what were you way 갑자기 after reading that 논문, that journal?
Oh no, 논문 was like later, way later. But when I first started writing it, I wasn't really thinking of it that deep. And then I just started 나의 작은 말 속에는 into the whole first part of the song. And I liked the part, but I couldn't understand why I actually said it. So I was trying to digging myself. Why did I say this?
So all Isaac's fans here, please try to analyze why would like he write something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
why
your
would
fans
I
would
write?
know
Maybe I'm like I have like
something.
I don't know. Maybe
Something?
I'm schizophrenic.
Hey, so deep. And you also oh my god, you held a fan concert, right? I saw you posting it on your SNS. I like the name of it. The release called Toasted Tunes.
Toasted Tunes, yeah.
And a play on your fandom name Toast. I did not even know when was it official that your fans are called Toast. Because it's so suitable. Because the people who knows you know with that brand, you know.
Yeah. It's been 2 years. Yeah, it's been 2 years.
진짜.
Yeah, like, it was.
The
it
Toast
was
of
very
Isaac,
interesting.
you know.
Yeah.
그 광고 찍었으면 좋겠어. I want you to endorse for that. 얼마나 좋은데.
그러면 너무 좋은데. I heard this company is very healthy and they don't like try to. I don't know. They don't do a lot of like commercials or promotions a lot.
just mouth to mouth 이런 거.
Yeah,
소문대로
and they
그냥,
try to give
맛있다.
more to the franchisor, the franchisees. I don't know how you call it. And then,
Right.
so I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen? I feel like if I really want to do like a commercial for them, I feel like I have to do it like in a pro bono way. But I don't know.
아 제발, everybody, let's push for that.
That'd be interesting.
우유도 찍었는데 토스트 가야죠. It matches. If you qualify for a milk healthy image, toast, milk and toast goes together, right? 되게 좋다. And of course, like I heard fans really enjoy getting a sneak peek into your 작업실 or workroom, since that was how the stage was started. And how was it? Number one, I can't believe that I was not invited to your concert. 왜 초대 안 했어요?
초대할까요 다음에?
네, 가야죠.
기봐.
가야죠. I never go to
오지 마.
concerts. That's it. 가야지.
No.
진짜 가면.
You don't have to
근데
come. That's fine. We're still friends.
아니,
I don't get
가야지. I
상처받아.
want to see like 나의 작은 마을 중에 I only know like the Isaac as a friend. 근데 뮤지션 이삭을 진짜 직접 보고 싶지 공연. I
You know,
wanna see
I'm
you
gonna
performing
actually
there.
dig to. I'm gonna try really hard to find the movie that you're in.
하지 마. No.
I really tried, but it was really hard to find it in Korea. You know?
Okay, let's move on. So how was your 작업실 similar to the concert stage? So I'm sure like anybody 콘서트 오신 분도 메시지 남겨주세요. Like those who actually went to your concert, let us know. Like how was it? Is it really very similar to your 작업실?
Oh no, it wasn't that similar. But I brought I mean, it's a stage. It's so way prettier, way cleaner than my own 작업실. But it had much more. Like it had a pretty lights and everything. It was very big, and but I tried to bring my really old guitars that I used to have. Like very first guitar I bought. And like
You
the
still
guitar,
have that with you?
yeah, I still have them.
Wow.
So it's all cracked and very dirty, and it's like all rusted. But it was. I tried to like. I wanted to show my fans what the guitars that I had because it was a pretty precious thing for me. Because it was like the only guitar I had for like the first like literally 10 years of my life, and that's the guitar I always had to carry around everywhere that I go.
Oh.
So it was basically like I was trying to introduce my friend, like, oh, this
이게
guitar.
나의 시작이다. That's my origin.
Yeah, something like that.
Ah.
So it was very fun. And we actually like wrote a song on the spot. We
Really?
had this like event. So
Are you kidding me?
no, it wasn't like a whole song, but at least like a little like,
같이.
yeah, whole chorus part or something.
Whoa.
So I sometimes do that on like SNS on the live streaming
Right.
times, and we couldn't do that on the show. So we asked our fans to like we asked the fans to write like 8글자 letter or six syllable letter or
letters,
8 syllable letters about whatever. Like there was a whole theme. It was like 2025니까 어제나 like me from yesterday and 내일에나. So me tomorrow that will be there tomorrow.
So there was the outline of it, and then you guys did it
yeah,
on the
so
spot.
yeah, they gave me some like good wordings, good sentences. So I used that to just write a song. And
진짜?
just like we sang on the moment, which I have no idea what it is right now, but we'll see.
되게 딥하다.
So it was fun. I was trying to do something that only I could do. Like
나
instead of-
가보고 싶어. Like I did not know you're gonna do this kind of, because they say like artists and the fans are usually very similar. 원래 아티스트랑 팬이 되게 비슷하다, 결이 비슷하다. You know, they say that. So I'm just wondering how your fans are gonna interact. Were there like fans yelling at you at the stage like 오빠 사랑해?
some, not a lot.
Oh.
But it's interesting, you know, when you ask people to write something down for you, they get really honest.
아,
in a sense.
진짜?
It's really nice to see the writings that they write.
진심.
Even if it's like 8 letters, you kind of see what they're thinking,
Right.
what kind of emotions they have. It's very interesting.
That's like music therapy.
I think it is.
와, 되게
Yeah.
좋다.
Yeah, so
다음에 이런 거 하면 초대해 주세요. Call me. I'm gonna write some very dark 6 words.
yeah, let's do Sander therapy.
Yeah,
let's see how dark he is.
8글자 알렉산더 네로남불. Neronumber in English is like saying, how to say, contradicting, being hypocrite. Yeah, anyway, that was nice. And I heard that this single also took shape during your retreat to 제천 in Chungbo province, when composer Jo Tae-jun, you know, your partnership with him seems really important in the creative process. So how does it like challenge you or surprise you the most, working together with
So
him?
after Sing Again, I needed some more friends who could work on my music, because you know, like I have less time now to work on it actually, and I need some friends who could help me out with what do you call it?
Ignite you.
Yeah, igniting.
자극 주는 친구.
and do some other like small stuff, you know, like do some recordings and making arrangements, like calling friends, like other musicians, try to arrange stuff and everything. So I need really good producer in the middle, and we met like a few years ago, and we were talking, and he said he was willing to help, and he was a really good musician. So like,
did you go like really to Daecheon to write this?
so
or-
Jaechon was like, it was for a retreat. We weren't there to actually like write a song. We just went to like, let's go have some rest, you know. But we brought a guitar and
Oh,
like
man.
stuff to work on.
Did
So
you guys like drink some like 소주 한잔 하고 갑자기 we were jamming or this?
no, it's more like a coffee and water
아
and some
진짜?
과자.
So
you know.
건강해.
That was 건전해.
So healthy.
Yeah. So
Oh, man.
yeah, and then we started writing. Yeah.
That's like a music camp.
Yeah, I know.
진짜 music camp이다.
I think I'm actually looking for like a good place to do a song camp.
Camp, song camp.
Yeah.
Go abroad. 요즘 대한민국 나트랑 어때?
It's like you're gonna pay for it. Huh?
아, 되게 저렴해요. It's not that expensive.
저는 그냥 경기도 이런 데 하고 싶어요.
어?
경기도 같은데. So we'll have like a few other places, and we could bring Sander and like do
me?
some like therapy.
Me, I'm gonna
and, like,
방해될 거예요.
and do your like next song, you know.
If I go there, all your music will be very dark.
I know. I think it will, but no one knows. I mean, the lyrics are gonna be dark, but I think the song's gonna be pretty.
귀찮아할 것 같아. I'm gonna be so troubled. Like, Isaac, what are you doing? What are you doing? 뭐해? 아, 잠깐 하지 마. 같이 놀자. 술 먹자. And you're gonna be like, Alex, can you just go away and 집에 갈 것 같아. 생각만 해도 끔찍하죠. So, you can already imagine it. Of course, since we talk about this song, we have to listen to it.
Yes.
Especially some listeners, I'm sure they haven't heard this song. So right away, we're going to play this song from Hong Isaach, his latest release, which is 안녕 잘 지내, Hello Goodbye. That was Hong Isaach with 안녕 잘 지내, Hello Goodbye. Hey, the last part, what was that? That was so heart felt.
행복했어.
Oh, did you record that like in the studio or?
It was in the studio, but it was like I wanted to use that emotion, like that demo type of emotion in it. So I just we just decided to put that in as a raw
Nice
thing.
choice.
Thank you.
Ooh. For those of you just tuning in, of course, we're here for Good Vibes Only with Hong Isaach, Isaachong. It's so hard when I say Isaac and Isaach. It's the same person.
Hong
Hong Isaach. And we have a few messages here, including actually there was one fun one here. 하느님 say, while making the song, he gave me tangerines too. 뭐예요? 귤 줬어요.
So we did it around winter time. Every winter we do 귤 까기 대회.
Oh,
with our
tangerine peeling
fans.
contest.
Yes.
That's
and there are
crazy.
different 종목들. So one is like who does the longest.
Longest peel. Wow.
Yes, and who does the most imaginative? Who's the most creative? So we give them like awards
Score.
for it.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like 그러니까 뭐 예를 들면 it's in Korean, but like 귤인지 예술인지 모르겠상. 상 means award.
You don't know whether it's a play of words.
Yeah, it's a
like,
play
you
of
don't know
words
whether
in
it's
Korean.
art or tangerine.
Yeah. So those kind of we do that every winter, and we're planning to do this winter also. And,
Oh, 재밌겠다.
yeah, and the fan concert, like since it was almost winter, so we had some tangerines, so we just like I just ate them.
Oh,
stage.
all right, because your concert's too big.
Yeah,
I don't think you
couldn't
do like one-on-one.
Yeah, I
길가기.
couldn't do that. So
Right. Regarding the concert talk, we have a few messages here. You want to read the first one from Ellen Cha?
Ellen Cha, Sander, the hall was really limited seating. It was hard fight to get a seat.
괜찮아요. 저 계단에 앉아도 돼요. 아니면 오빠, I would just sit on your laps while you're performing. Like,
You're gonna definitely be on the stage. I'm gonna put you on the
안
stage.
돼. 근데 I know that there's like a high demand, so yeah, 다음에 좀 여유 있게 장소 잡아 자신 갖게.
잘 해보겠습니다.
Yeah,
네.
Alton's message say flew all the way from the other side of the world, the Earth, and every nanosecond was worth it.
Ooh, thank you.
좋다.
Thank you.
YOLO25 message, want to read for us?
Even the wait for the concert was a happy time for me. Thank you. 기다리는 시간도 설레고 행복했다.
Did you make them wait for an hour? No, right? You should be like Mariah Carey or 이런 사람 like 1시간 기다리고 공연 30분은 like, bye. Okay, I didn't throw shade. Sorry,
That's so
sorry,
mean.
Mariah 선배님.
That's so mean.
Anyway, YJ say the concert felt like being invited to his workroom and watching him work. 약간 it's like 작업실 같은 느낌.
Yeah, that was the whole concept. Yeah.
Nola512's message you want to read for us?
He was so good at throwing the 귤.
귤
the
던졌구나.
tangerines. I threw a few on the stage.
진짜?
To
audience.
the audience, yes.
Were they like 2층?
No, they weren't 2층. It was pretty far.
If you have to throw up there, 어떻게 던지지?
Yeah, I had to throw. I was sitting down, so I had to.
근데
throw it
귤
really
is
hard.
not bad.
Yeah, it's not.
맞으면 아프겠다. If you get hit by
I was
anything.
actually really worried, but they were pretty good at catching. 진짜 잘
위로
잡았어요.
진짜.
네, 위로 잘 던져가지고.
But your fans, I'm sure 맞아도 감사합니다. 던져주셔서 감사. 아야. Oh, I like it. Thank you.
죄송해요. I'm sorry, guys.
세균.
I'm sure Sanders is saying everything with love.
Oh, of
you know.
course.
We gotta
당연하지.
understand his darkness.
Yeah. 세균 Men TV also have a saying here.
Such a beautiful time, unforgettable. Thank you.
Fias fans also have a question for you. Any plans for an Asia tour? Please stop by Jakarta.
If there are chances, I would love to go.
그쵸.
Yeah, of course.
Right, hopefully you can find a good, agency to actually arrange all this. Because it's so difficult nowadays in Korea to arrange all these concerts abroad. So 복잡해, right? All right, back up here. So I read that you once said a person's voice carries their entire life with it. 목소리는 그 사람의 인생을 동반한다.
Did I say this?
Yeah, see
When
how
did I say
deep.
this?
What do you
That's
mean
so-
by that? And
that's
in
so
this
corny.
EP, 아니요. In this EP, which part of your life do you think listeners are hearing the most?
The current life. I think it's current. The recent songs are most current always. So
Most current.
current.
최신 이상님.
최신 홍이삭을
최-
경험하고 계십니다.
Nice. Cool. And it feels like after Sing Again 3, you've gained confidence, but also become more relaxed. How do you balance your ambition as a musician with your philosophy of making 힘을 빼는 음악 or the music that carries a kind of losing strength?
To be like really honest, you know, like having an ambition really doesn't matter.
Oh, I like it.
With your success. 그러니까 especially living in this music industry, I'm just realizing ambition or I mean working hard, trying your best, trying to do good. That's like a basic thing that you just must have. But having an ambition, I mean, it's a good motivation, but it's not always the best choice for success. Success in this industry.
우리 이삭이 많이 컸다. You have excited. But that's so deep and that's so true. I hope the younger musicians can actually learn from this 선배 here. Because, I mean, ambition is like, how do you say in Korean in a good way? 야망이 아닌데.
No, 야망's a good thing. 야망's not a negative word in
A
Korean.
little bit of 야망 is good,
Yeah.
but it's not everything, right?
It's not everything at all. And even like having an ambition, I think it kind of, it covers your actual personality in a way.
It's like the Spider-Man when he become the Black Spider-Man, like, oh, what am I? And he
Yeah.
start lose himself.
So
right?
when Spider-Man's not black, he has his own really good charms and
그쵸.
재밌잖아요. He's fun and he's nice, but but still has the strength and talent and everything.
That's why I like the movie Black Swan.
Oh.
It's very dark if you watch it, but it's like 그런 거, like people being too ambitious, they lose themselves.
Yeah.
Especially for entertainers,
Yeah.
musicians, actors, actors, everybody.
I mean, I guess in a classical sense, like you might need that ambition in like the ethics. I mean, the work ethic and the focus. But industry here, it feels you might not need that much.
Right. Sorry to cut you off, but I'm so curious. There's this question here from Kelly. Isaac, can you tell us how you selected 5-year-old pictures for your music video?
Oh.
How do you choose a picture?
It was
원래 갖고
random.
있었어요?
느낌이 좋으면. No, we actually asked our fans to submit their 5-year-old pictures. Because the next song, the 나의 작은 마을, has the lyrics. It talks about me being 5 years old.
Oh.
Yeah, but
5 year. Do you have picture of your 5-year-old self?
Oh yeah, my parents actually took a lot of pictures of me and my sister, our family. When I
우리
was little.
때는 디지털 아니잖아. We're not digital generation. So
So it was all film. It was in the album.
right? Oh.
Yeah, for all your youngsters that you don't know, there's like
맞아요. a film.
we used to photo cover every film, and there's like a photo book of everything. So my parents
맞아요.
would all like put everything in the vinyl and
The
like,
whole album.
Yeah.
Right? Nowadays
So you had
everybody's
that.
all in your phone. 라떼는 말이야. We had to take pictures and you have to be careful with the exposures.
아, 얘랑 같이 있으면 아저씨 되는 것 같아서 말을
우리가 아재야, 이사가. 아이고 좋아. 아이고 허리 아파. 허리 아프니까 음악 듣자. Let's listen to the song. Of course, we're gonna play once again. We're gonna play this song called, 나의 작은 마을, My Little Town. What's something you want people to listen to carefully in this song while listening to it? Is there anything you hope they will listen?
There are.
Pay attention.
Oh, you could listen to the arrangements. The voices I layered, and it's very country-like, very town-like.
Oh,
but it's
town-like.
also very. I personally think it's very revealing of myself.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay, let's listen to this and be right back to talk more about this. This is 홍이삭 with 나의 작은 마을, My Little Town. That was 나의 작은 마을, My Little Town by 홍이삭. I like this one.
This one's better.
Oh.
Okay, that's
For
nice.
my 요즘 마인드가 I like this 작은 마을.
You want to run away to a 작은 마을?
그냥 이런 노래 그냥
Because life is so
듣고
hard.
먹고 살기 힘드니까 그냥 커피 한 잔 때리고 just listen to this, chill, forget about the nature, everything, just look at the nature. 같이 여행 가자. Let's do something.
Very
Let's go to
exciting.
경기도. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, of course, if you're just tuning in, I'm joined by singer-songwriter Hong Isaach on this week's Good Vibes Only. And we have a message here from How Are You Min. Would you like to read the English one for us?
Okay, I've been listening your 2 new songs every day. I love both of the songs, but I was so impressed with the part of the song 나의 작은 말 that goes from Sign of Scars. So that was like a wordplay.
Sign of scars. So
No, sign as in
sign is like accumulated.
accumulated, and then I used sign as a one sentence.
Sign of
So
scars.
it was my own wordplay. that people would notice.
살아있네 토스트. 한국어 영어 비슷할 발음의 연결을 어떻게 생각하게 된 건지 너무 궁금해요. So curious of how you get the connection together. How do you even did this wordplay?
I don't know, like it was a 켜켜이 쌓인. It was like a 상처들이 쌓인. It was I was trying to say that. And 상처가 쌓이는 게 it's accumulating, right?
Right.
But at the sign when there's a 상처, there's a scar.
Right.
And sign of scars. So sign has the same pronunciation in English. So I try to put that at the same word in the same spot. So it was fun.
Oh man, 뮤지션 맞네. That's poetic also. 되게 대박이다. Secha0046 said to Isaac, since the winning of Sing Again 3, your music journey has been on the path of success and worldwide recognition. At this point in time, how would you define success for you? I'm curious to know if your definition of success changed in the last 2 years perhaps. Always so eager to listen to your philosophical thoughts from your Canadian toast. This is deep.
It is really deep.
성공이라는 게
성공이란 무엇인가?
Right.
What is success?
Right? Because now you're 어떻게 보면 you win the show and that's succeed. You succeeded. So what's success to you?
But for me, I've never actually thought I'm successful.
아이고.
In a different sense, I guess. Like in a social society sense. What's the word?
Socially.
Socially, it could look that I'm in a successful route. But for me, in my own mind, my own 기준, standard of sex is not in this criteria. So I still feel like I'm very
Not successful yet.
unsuccessful in
Really?
a lot of things. So
Do you mind sharing, like, for your personal goal, what would be success?
So for me, I feel successful when I could focus, let's say like when I write a song or when I do something creative or when I do something that I feel like I'm advancing. When I do that successfully in a day, that's when I feel very full. If I can do that constantly, I think that's like being just by doing that, I would feel more successful than
Right.
just going to bigger shows or being like socially successful. Do you get
Artistically
it?
speaking, you
Yeah,
mean.
and I think because I lost a lot of ambition in a sense. Yeah, so being socially successful isn't really like an important aspect for me anymore.
되게 딥하다. I feel like I can talk with you with this for 1 hour.
Yeah,
Because-
like this is like
right?
a big thing, but yeah, so even making these songs, my friend was listening to this song and said 힘 빼는 걸 잘한다고 이렇게 칭찬을 해줬어요. 이 음악을 들으면서. 그러니까 just while they were listening to this song, my friend said you're very good at
Relaxing,
yeah,
letting it go.
letting it go on the song. Because usually when you try to write a song, you try to really like, focus on the details and be really like, as if this is like your only thing,
You're
like,
growing. You've grown.
Yeah, I think I'm just growing. I'm just getting older.
Oh, 좋아. 성숙해. For guys, I mean, I really feel like people like you, 와인처럼, it's not getting old. It's more matured.
Yeah, hopefully. Like
Yeah.
even if I get old, if I can just do this, live this like constantly, I think the song that it'll come out like in 10 years, it could be still worth it, worth listening.
Being
Hopefully.
timeless. 되게 좋다.
Hopefully, yeah.
좋은 생각이다. Because for me, success, for me nowadays, I'm so lost about what's success. Success maybe is like 집 하나 사는 게 성공인 것 같아 for me, for now.
For now.
How shallow. Anyway, let's just move on here.
Come on. That's very realistic. That's like the
그쵸.
most deepest thing that we could think of.
아, 너무
It's like,
어려워.
need a place to live.
Right? 예체능 is just so difficult.
You just need a stable thing. That's like,
Let's meet
눈물
outside.
난다.
Lavender Bergamot say, Hi Isaac, first of all, congratulations on your successful sold out fan cons. I flew 19 hours from the States to attend your fan con and oh boy, it did not disappoint. Here's my question. I know you were participating in the songwriting camp in the Czech Republic as an instructor right before the fan con. That must have been a dream opportunity for you. We were also curious piecing together little clues on the internet. Can you tell us more about it? What the heck? You went to Czech Republic to be an instructor?
I was actually, I participated as an artist. So there were amazing producers and musicians from Finland and Czech
Wow.
and Korea.
Uh-huh.
So 3 countries were like all gathered up in Czech.
How was it?
It was really good.
진짜.
God, the whole place was amazing. So I asked them like, do you guys do these kind of song camps all the time? But they said the whole venue was like top tier. So venue was crazy, and the artists were really nice. I learned a lot, and we wrote like a good demos.
진짜.
So it was. I'm very excited to.
Is that going to be in your upcoming like future
Hopefully,
plans?
yeah, of course. I really want to release them, but it's not the
어머.
timing yet. But it's we made some good songs, and I'm very excited for like I learned so much
Oh
there.
man, Isaac is cooking.
Yeah.
Look forward for his future toasters. Toast? What's the plural for? I don't know.
Toasts.
Anyway, 40 Wings TST say, question to Isaac. Running experience in Seoul versus Jeju versus Czechia. Any difference? What's your favorite? You go running?
Oh, I go run.
무릎 조심해.
왼쪽 무릎이 좀 아파요.
그니까 running 우리 나이 때는 무릎은
열심히 뛰고
힘들어요.
있어요. 코어 힘을 잘 주고. 자, 그래서 no, it's more like a survival for me. I don't try to go for like a 기록 because I just want to live.
Just jogging, right?
Yeah, just jogging, just for my health and breathing and everything.
So where do you like the most? Seoul, Jeju, Czechia?
Wow, Seoul, I run like a lot in Seoul, so I kind of get bored with it. But Czech was pretty cool.
Really?
I only had chances to run for like there for 3 or 4 days.
Do you go alone though?
No, in Czech, I always had people running with me.
그거 혼자 다니지 마.
Why?
You're so precious. People will kidnap you, you know? 우리 오빠 납치하면 어떡해요? 근데 진짜 like safety first.
Yeah, it was pretty safe. So it was really fun. Czech was the whole environment was really nice. We went to this countryside and it was like crazy.
좋겠다.
Yeah.
공기도 좋겠다. The air should be really
공기
good.
좋고 자연 좋고. There was like woo, everything was amazing. So it was really fun running there.
Do you get inspired to write even music while running?
Not really.
Okay. 진짜.
No, while you run, you're like, why am I living? You know, you start contemplating about your life.
진짜. Anyway, we're gonna listen to the song and be right back here. This is a song called 어른 아이, Kid Out. What is the song about?
Oh, it's another story about me. You know, like we're an adult,
Right.
So we have an adult appearance. We have like a kid inside of us.
남자는 평생 아이예요.
맞아요.
We're
So that's why I
life.
wrote that song.
Okay, so let's listen to this and be right back. This is 어른 아이, Kid Out by Isaac. That was 어른 아이, Kid Out by Hong Isaak. And of course, we're here with Isaac for Good Vibes Only. We're already running out of time, but before, this is a quite random question, but you know music critic, our Friday guest on here on Wonder Hours, Kim Youngdae?
Yeah, I know
Oh my
him.
God, because he told us not long ago, like he loves talking with you. Youngdae's Younger Days is our segment on Friday.
Oh, really?
So what do you both talk about? 사실 재밌어요. I feel like it's like me and him is like 아재 talking.
Yeah, he's a fun guy to talk to. He's a bit serious also.
Right.
So we talk a lot of serious stuff, but usually music.
In Korean.
Yeah, in Korean, since he's a music critic and I'm a musician.
Right.
So most of the topics are about music.
And I heard you guys
I'm
are
meeting him
up.
this week, actually.
Right.
Maybe next
Tomorrow,
week.
I think, is it?
I don't know.
I don't
forgot.
know. He
It
was like
was,
saying that he's meeting you.
yeah, I'm meeting him very, very soon for his own project. But
Oh, really?
yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
his
yeah.
book?
Yeah, for his book.
His
yeah.
release,
Oh, am
right?
I being too? Is this spoiler?
Oh, no.
Too
We already
late.
talked about it on Friday.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so don't worry about
Okay.
it. Yeah.
But me being in there is a spoiler. But oh well, I'm in there.
Oh,
I'm gonna be there.
good.
Yeah, so like I'm gonna be part of his stuff, and yeah, it's really fun talking to him. Like he's really smart.
And he has a lot of experience and inmec with a lot of singers. And his book, Kim Youngdae's book, is basically about like love songs and all this like his opinions about it. So if your song is inside it, you should be proud.
I'm actually curious how his like humor is
in the book.
in the book.
Or
No,
in person?
as a person though.
He's funny.
Because we usually talk about like so much like serious stuff, so we don't like talk a lot of.
He
gibberish.
jokes, but he's also deep.
I see.
So yeah, just another similar kind of 형님
I
around
see.
us.
I see.
We have a message here from Nayoni Seda. Please tell us about your year-end concert.
There's a concert on the last day of this year.
아 진짜? 31일?
Yes.
헐.
It's called Series Cell, and it's an orchestra concert.
대박.
So it's a whole show for about 100 minutes with an orchestra.
Wow, where?
At 잠실.
대박이다.
So, yeah, at
Wow.
Lotte. I forgot the name of the
Yeah,
hall.
the hall
though.
there.
There's a hall for orchestra.
With orchestra, then you have to practice so much then.
No, I
대박이다.
think the arranger's gonna have hard time arranging the whole
그쵸.
songs, but for me, I mean, I think it's gonna be fun.
You should be like a diva. Don't screw up my music. 똑바로 해라. 와우. 다시. 아까 바울린 살짝 음이탈 나왔어요. 슬랩했어요. Alright, we're running out of time. Before we let you go, any last words you want to say to your lovely toes around the world?
I mean, hello. It was really nice to meet you through this radio with Sander. It's always fun to be here and talking to you. And I don't know, like seeing through you guys, meeting you guys through different kind of mediums are always interesting and fun. And I don't know, like maybe I could see you again through other places. Maybe here again. Maybe with Sander again. Who
주말
knows?
보자.
주말에 일단 보고 산더랑 저는 주말에 먼저 한번 보고
Yeah.
and we'll see how it goes.
Okay, I feel very 뿌듯해 because I feel like Isaac actually kind of matured in a different sense. So yeah, it's very inspiring for me.
Really?
Yeah, like you're being the light for me while now I'm being dark here. But thank you so much for coming and sharing your good vibes with us
Yeah.
today. And everybody remember to check out his latest release also. We're gonna say goodbye to you with your song called 애월. And thank you so much everybody for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Thank you Isaac once again. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Alexander with producers Christina Song and Kwon Chae-ryung and writer Liz. Have a wonderful day and see you tomorrow. Bye.